Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Big Ando Studio. This is Ando Sports Show, your favorite sports show. Right now on YouTube, this be the only show everybody they watch. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, then please, you are missing out. You see where the red button, they please press on them and subscribe to the channel. Join the family. We do a lot on this channel. We bring you everything on sports. See, transfer update. If you want to know what is happening in your favorite team, subscribe to the channel. Your favorite player, subscribe to the channel. We they bring you the best analysis to on every match. Where sometimes we know we dey drop predictions. Correct one. Yeah, now Oyibo no na so yeah, but one day you go take. Charlie, my name is Big Ando. I dey here with
Klaus.
Okay, Charlie, we dey bring you the preview on the Champions League matches. That Charlie, big matches dey wey we for talk about. I know say you guys who dey wait for the analysis. So say some of you go fit take that one, put your bet inside, but that be why we dey here for you. Charlie Klaus, Real Madrid Arsenal. I think that be the big game for the Champions League. I think Bayern and Inter to be big game, but Real Madrid and Arsenal that be the match everybody they want watch
Of
right
course,
now.
of course. But it's because of Madrid.
Madrid, not because of
Arsenal.
Arsenal, they want never share. So in this game, Charlie, what are your expectations?
This game, everybody is expecting Madrid to win this time because Madrid has more. They have more quality than Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yes, and if you look at their pedigree in Europe as well, of course, Madrid has a higher pedigree. They have won the most Champions League, whereas Arsenal haven't won even the Conference League, not to talk of Europa League, and to even talk of the Champions League.
Nothing.
You understand? But I see Champions League is seasonal. They play it every season, not based on your history. And this season, of course, looking at both teams, I think this tie, okay, so in both ties, I think Madrid will carry the day. Of course, they will qualify to the semi-finals. But at the Emirates, I see us now pulling off some surprise at the Emirates. Seriously, simply because Why are you laughing? Madrid this season, Madrid this season are struggling a bit, and even in the Champions League, of course, you saw them playing the playoffs. You understand? Hardly will you see Madrid playing in the Champions League.
But there's a new face. We've not seen them play this phase before.
Oh, but it's a new phase. But of course, if you are playing the playoffs, it means what you are underperforming. Of course, Aston Villa was able to qualify. It's Aston Villa better than Madrid. Of course,
No. But we see Bayern, who always top every group stage he plays in the Champions League, was not able to top this because it's a new phase.
Have you forgotten Bayern is coached by a company?
Sorry.
You've forgotten. Yes,
sorry,
exactly.
yeah.
So let's continue. It's Madrid. Oh yes, but I know like I said, Madrid's pedigree in Europe is now standing.
Yeah.
But I still think Arsenal can pull off a surprise, at the Emirates.
For me, honestly, I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing any surprise at the Emirates because this Arsenal side, sorry to all Arsenal fans, there's no bad intention behind this, but your team is not serious. Arsenal fans, they know that. I'm not saying the fans are not serious. The fans are serious, but the team is not serious because when was the last time Arsenal even gave a trophy to the fans? What has Arsenal given to their fans to cheer them up?
Top 4.
They've bottled the leg. This is the third time, and every season they tip. This guy, Evra, he said, watching Arsenal is like watching Netflix. Every season, you have to watch the new season.
Oh, Charlie.
That's it.
One day Arsenal will surprise everybody.
Arsenal how long has it been? Since the days of Thierry Henry, them, even with those players, they couldn't even win a Champions League for the Arsenal fans. We've seen them playing the Champions League several times. They made it to the finals in 2006 against Barcelona. That was when I stopped supporting Arsenal and joined Barcelona. They were not able to do what? Win the Champions League. They made it to the Europa League final against Chelsea. They were not able to win the Europa League. So look at Arsenal. You can see this is a team that when it meets top side, no matter what, it's not going to win.
So are you saying they are cursed or what?
It's not like they are cursed. They are not. That's why I said I use the word they are not serious. Because a team like Arsenal, when we are talking about big teams in the EPL, Arsenal is part of the big teams in the EPL. And every big team that we talk about in the EPL has won the Champions League before. Or even if they've not won the Champions League, they've won something like the Europa before. Tottenham has won Europa. Man United has won the Champions League in Europa. Chelsea has won the Champions League in Europa. Man City, just yesterday, Man City has won the Champions League. What is Arsenal winning?
Okay, so one thing is there is a first time for everything. You understand? City hasn't won the UCL for a very long time. Their first time was 20.
City was not a big team. Nobody
Oh,
is expecting City to even win the Champions League.
of course,
Yeah, but
of course.
Arsenal, we expect them to win the Champions League
You are
because
expecting.
they've been big team from days. Arsenal has been a big team.
I get
But
it.
City, who is City?
Okay, so I get your point that Arsenal has been very
Yes,
disappointing
yes.
in Europe. But this tie, of course, I don't think this histories you are talking about will affect this tie.
Oh,
You
it will
understand?
affect. It will affect them.
It
It
will,
has been
because
affecting them since the days of Arsene Wenger.
no, I think
And yeah, that can be a difference.
of course, when history comes into play, of
Yeah.
course, when you're predicting.
Yeah.
But I think it doesn't add more weight to the game. Like I'm saying, of course, Madrid will qualify. That's
Yeah.
me. But at the Emirates, I still think Arsenal will win. What's the name? The match, because this Madrid, of course, in the Champions League, like I said, they are underperforming.
Yeah.
Also in the league, if you look at their last
Yeah,
5
yeah,
matches,
yeah, yeah. They concede a whole lot of goals.
exactly,
against
it's been poor.
Madrid.
So I think Arsenal cannot capitalize on that. If they are able to if they are able to capitalize on the loopholes in the Madrid defense, of course they can, win the first leg and even go on to win the
Yeah,
tie. Of course,
yeah.
Madrid is not. They are not unbeatable. Of course.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah,
Any team is beatable.
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah.
So I think Arsenal still stand a chance. This is not the Madrid. Last season's Madrid is stronger than this season's
This is in Madrid.
Though
yeah.
they have the likes of Vinicius,
Mbappe, Rodrigo, Bellingham.
everybody, their team is a bit weaker than last season's Madrid. And I think Arsenal this season, though they haven't been that good. Of course, they are second in the EPL, but of course we all know Chelsea and the likes
Oh
are
yeah, they
underperforming.
underperformed
You
that one.
understand? Yeah, but I still think at least Arsenal also has some quality to hurt Madrid. You understand? And the fact that people are underestimating Arsenal, of course, though I think it makes sense a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
But when you underestimate a team, it gives them that motivation, to beat.
No, Arsenal have no
Madrid.
motivation. Arsenal,
They have no
They
motivation.
don't have any motivation. No,
Bro,
no, no.
Arteta can conjure some tactics.
Arteta cannot do anything. Arteta, see, I always say this season, if Arteta is not able to give Arsenal any trophy, now they have to start questioning Arteta.
Oh,
if
of
he's
course.
not able to give them, because this the third season, and you cannot just be giving the fans hope. You will be sick and you not win anything. Come on, FA Cup used to be the best right of Arsenal.
But Arteta won one when he came.
He played against which team in the final?
Arteta, I think either his first season, I think against City or a team, they won the FA Cup. You can go and check.
Arsenal.
Yes, Arsenal. When Arteta came, they've
It's
won.
been a long time I saw them win trophy. I'm not sure Arteta has won any trophy. for
Arteta has won a trophy for Arsenal.
Never. Like, you
FA
know the
Cup.
praise we'll give Arsenal.
FA Cup, like you said, FA Cup. Arsenal has been winning the FA Cup.
Yes,
for a
they are
long
best
time.
right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When Arteta came, he won the FA Cup. as
FA
well.
Cup, Arteta.
Yes,
Oh God.
you
I'll
can go.
check.
You can go and check.
Oh yeah, I'll check it
Yeah,
because
so
Arteta
has won a major
I've
trophy.
never seen Arteta lift up a
Lift trophy.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, you can
Maybe
go and
Community
check.
Shield. FA Cup. It is so. In this match, what do you think Arsenal can do different to surprise this Real Madrid?
Okay, so this team, see Madrid, they don't like teams that hold the ball.
Yeah.
You understand? And if Arsenal is able to hold the ball for a very long time and then create chances and then capitalize on it, they can beat Madrid. So all what they have to do is hold the ball and also target Madrid's weak points, the left back and the right back, the flanks.
Yeah.
You understand? Provided Vasquez and then Alaba will be playing at left back and then Vasquez probably at the right back. So if they're able to capitalize on that, their wingers Trossard, and then if Saka is
Saka is
starts,
fit to play. He's going to start.
yes, if they do that, they can get some results out of the tie and then beat Madrid. But of course, they have to be able to contain Mbappe as well.
Yeah.
Vinicius, Bellingham, those players even if Madrid is having a bad day,
They can pull
they
up.
can turn up,
Yeah.
do anything,
Yeah.
do something extraordinary. That's why they are special players.
Yeah.
So Arsenal, they have to be able to rectify or block all these Madrid strengths to be able to win the game. So it will be difficult for them. It's a big headache for Arsenal to beat Madrid. Even if, like I was saying, when someone says Arsenal will beat Madrid, like it's as if
Nobody
the person is
believes it. Yeah, dreaming.
No, but exactly.
You are dreaming.
You
They
understand?
need to
You are
slap
dreaming.
you.
But let's see what will happen.
Yeah.
Let's see
So
what
like
happens.
in this match, what player are you tipping to be the star man in this game?
Like for both teams.
For both teams,
Just one player.
the player that you think he will shine in this
He will
match.
shine. Okay, for me, I'll choose maybe Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah.
To shine in that game. Yes,
same.
Kylian.
Vinicius, yeah, after the Ballon d'Or, I can see his character on the pitches.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he's underperforming now.
Yeah. So Mbappe, and he's playing very good. His numbers are good.
Yeah.
And I don't know why the Ballon d'Or stuff, more people are not talking of Mbappe. They are just talking of Rafinha, Pedri, and the name Mbappe. You are not hearing the name Mbappe.
Me, I think Mbappe is what. Of course, like you are saying, no, they are not mentioning Mbappe
Yeah.
because of Madrid's form.
Yeah.
Though he's scoring, but Madrid is not performing. So they
Yeah.
think maybe Madrid will not win any
Win
trophy.
anything. That's I
Exactly.
think that may be the reason.
Yes, but if Madrid wins the Champions
Champions
League
League
and they have a club World Cup to play,
and they
if
should win that, I think
Mbappe will be the front
Oh,
runner
yeah,
for the Ballon
because
d'Or.
I'm not hearing this, but I think he should be part of the picture.
Yes,
Yeah.
the top five. To me, the top five
he
is
should
facts.
be part of the picture.
Yes.
Okay, so let's move on to the best and the biggest team.
Of course.
You can have your opinion as a Madrid fan. You can say what you want to say. We also believe Barcelona
Exactly.
is the biggest team
in the world.
in the whole
Yes.
world. This season, we are the only team that have beaten Madrid 9-2
9-2.
in 2 matches. Just 2 matches.
Yes.
9-2. Imagine what we do to them in the Copa del Rey.
Henry made this statement. He said, all the teams fear Madrid.
And Madrid fear Barcelona. We are their masters. We are their
Exactly.
fathers. Madrid don't like playing us.
Oh, they know
The
it.
only time you see Madrid score Barcelona is when we are our lowest form.
Exactly.
Being coached by a coach like Xavi. You can understand it.
Ronald Koeman.
And
even at our worst, they can even some 2-1,
2-1.
3-1. But when we get them,
we score them. Even
5.
at their best, we score them 5-4.
Exactly.
So you can see we are the best team. But just they don't want to admit it. We too, they are not going to admit our own that they are the best team in Europe. We will continue to have the rivalry. So, Barca against Dortmund. This match, like, do you think Dortmund can surprise us?
I hope it doesn't happen, but they can surprise Barcelona. Dortmund in Europe, they always overperform for the past 2 seasons.
Yeah.
The start show, of course. They are Champions League finalists. Last season, they were underdogs from the quarterfinals to the finals. Nobody expected Dortmund to get to the finals, but they got that. They defeated Atletico Madrid, they defeated PSG, and they went on to the final and then performed well. They nearly defeated Madrid, but it didn't happen. You understand? So we can't afford to underestimate Borussia Dortmund. You understand? So we have to do everything possible to win that game. Take our chances. I think on paper, of course, I think Barcelona, we have the firepower to beat Dortmund. We have the firepower to trash them. Rafinha, Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal. At our home, we have to beat them by at least a 3-goal margin.
4. I'm expecting 4.
Yes, I'm expecting more. But at least, even if we don't score, at least
I've seen us score a team 3-0 before and then, for the team to come back to score as 4.
Okay.
So I want 4.
Talking from experience.
4.
Okay, so at least
4. We even beat Roma 3-1.
3, exactly.
So you are 4.
4. Yes, and I think what will also help us in this tie is the fact that we've met them. This is in the Champions League. That was at their home. The Signal Iduna, and then we defeated them. So we know how to play at their home grounds. But now, even now, we struggled a bit. Yes, but we have to beat them at our home, like as more goals at our home. And then going to the second leg, we go there with some confidence. And also defeat them or maybe take some draw. And then go on to the next stage.
For me, I'm thinking what will work in our favor is Hans Flick knows this Dortmund side. He has played with them on countless occasions. When he was in Germany, when he used to coach Bayern Munich, he has met them in the DFB Pokal. He has met, light out.
Charlie.
Make we take finish. I mean, the post F no say be light out. So that one, it be the mic's way. I for just check say it dey on. I should say the mic dey on. So okay, the mic dey on. So he has beaten them in the DFB Pokal, which shows say he can play this Dortmund side. He knows how to play them. He knows how to beat them. So I think he has to make these players ready. Let these players. They should not underrate Dortmund. They should let these players understand that this is a big team. We should face it like how we are facing any big side. If you go into underrate Dortmund, then they are going to surprise us on that day. And that day, our attackers need to be clinical in front of post. Any chance they get, they need to make something good out of it. They don't just have to be kicking the ball without scoring. At least if Lewandowski can give us 2 goals, Rafinha can give us 2. Like me, I'm scoring it is a topic for another day. Assist. Assist those things. At least we can have players in the midfield that can, like players like De Jong can also score on that.
Contribute.
Because this season, see, we are not talking about De Jong, but when he was not playing anything, we will sit down and bash
criticize the guy.
But look at him playing good football.
And nobody is about him, Charlie. This life, man.
Nobody is praising him. This season. He's after when he came back from the injury, he's playing very, very well.
He's been doing well.
He's been doing well, which we need to give him his flowers now.
Exactly.
So players like him on that day, I think we will need more from them. We need more from them because, as I said, 4 goals. 3 there, I've seen it happen before.
Exactly. You don't want to mention the
team.
team.
And all to be playing our home first. And we
Exactly.
go to away, they beat us. So I just don't want 3 goals, 4 goals, 5 goals.
But there's Hans Flick. It's not Luis Enrique or Ernesto Valverde.
No, he can never be. That Ernesto Valverde, I don't want to hear it. I said that guy is the worst coach in the history of Barcelona, and people don't understand. How can you take us to 2 semi-finals? To let Roma beating us. No, Roma beat us in the quarter-final.
Yeah,
We
quarter.
scored them 3-1. And they came back.
It was 4-1 at Camp Nou.
And they came back to beat us.
3-0.
We scored Liverpool 3-0.
3-0.
He came back to beat us 4-0.
4-0.
Why? And we
That's
had
very
Messi and
poor.
Suarez.
Exactly.
We had
Messi,
Messi and Suarez. He had all the good players.
That was one of the most darkest moments
As
in
that
every
guy is not
Barcelona's
good. For me, that guy I don't like
fan
him.
career.
Yeah, I don't like him. So I think Barcelona, we need to do a whole lot. And this isn't Barcelona. In fact, they are playing some football. Nobody expected Barcelona to play.
Oh, yes.
Because looking at, we are not able to sign players. We are not having the money.
Mm.
The only player we were able to add to the team was Dani Olmo.
Yes.
That's the only player we were able to add. And even him,
He's now out injured. You understand? So the players that has helped us are the academy boys.
they are
Lamau,
playing.
Casado.
Because we are playing with a player who
Kubasi.
17 years of age.
Bro,
And look at what he's doing
Top
in football,
talent.
right? Top talent. Look
Top
at
talent.
Casado, 18.
18.
Look at Pao Victor. Look at all these players. Young
They are
Gerard
doing
Martin.
well.
They
Gerard
are all
Martin,
playing good. So you can see Hans Flick has really, he
He's-
has really transformed
He
this
has
team.
done a very
He has-
fantastic job.
Seriously.
He has done well.
Seriously. So in fact, this match, Charlie, no surprises. A whole lot of people are waiting to laugh at us.
Exactly.
Agenda, no? Emfa.
Nah,
So-
so, can say far.
Oh, Emfa. Dortmund Inter.
Bayern Munich Inter.
Bayer Inter. What do you like?
Oh,
That match just brush through.
Okay, so at the Allianz Arena, I'm expecting a draw game.
Yeah.
Because I know Inter also go for a draw.
Yeah.
And then expect to win at the San Siro.
Yeah.
Looking at if maybe had it been maybe a different coach or a top coach coaching Bayern Munich, I would have tipped them to win.
To
that
win,
time.
yeah.
But it's company, bro. I don't trust that guy. Coming
Onyade.
from Burnley relegation and all that, bro. Me, I don't.
But
trust
I'm
him.
even surprised they're in the quarterfinal.
Bayern Munich.
I'm even surprised.
I think the team they met in the
They play Celtic.
bro like Celtic.
They
I was
and even
Celtic.
they struggled. No, they play Celtic. The second leg was a draw against Celtic.
Just see.
They won the first match and the second leg was a draw.
Because
Bro, the PSG Aston Villa game, you know, see everybody they underrate Aston Villa.
yeah.
See, myself, Campano, see PSG could
Oh,
could
me
beat
too
Aston
now.
Villa.
Yeah, everybody
Because PSG, since we entered 2025, they've never lost any
lost
match.
again. Exactly.
So you can see they are on top form and coming up against a team like Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
Though they are good, this season they have also shown that they can play in every
Yeah.
year. So they are also good, but I don't see them. And right now, you know, Aston Villa too, they are having good players. They are having Asensio, they are having
Yes.
Rashford, players who have experience in the
Experience, of
Champions
course,
League.
in Europe.
So I think that will also help them
Help
in
them a
the
bit.
Champions League. But what do you think about the match?
Like, of course, you can't underestimate any team in the Champions
Yeah.
League at this stage
Yeah.
at the quarterfinal because if they weren't good, they
It
wouldn't,
wouldn't be
there.
hard, yeah.
But in all honesty, PSG are the favorites to win
To
this
win
tie,
it.
and I'm expecting them to even beat them home and away by a
Sharp.
landslide. You
Sharp.
understand? But I see in football, anything can happen. Anything can happen in football because Unai Emery too is an experienced coach.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure he knowing how PSG can attack. I'm not sure you just go to attack as well.
No.
You understand? They don't have to sit back, and he has this 3-back tactics where he can also counter some attacking teams. So he's tactically good. But I say at the end of the day, boss will be boss. you
Boss will be
understand?
boss.
I
That
think
one, yeah.
Paris Saint-Germain, win this time because they have more quality. Dembele,
Dembele, Bracola, Kvaratskhelia,
Kvaratskhelia, bro,
Ramos.
Gonzalo
like-
Ramos at the back.
Yeah.
Looking at the middle,
They have Mendes.
Mendes and all.
They have
exactly,
Marquinhos.
Marquinhos,
They
they
have
have
top
Neves,
They have
Vitinha.
they have
Exactly.
top players.
But I see last season, today is the same thing we said about
Yeah.
them against
But last season
Dortmund.
they never had Kvaratskhelia. They never have Ramos. They never had Neves.
Had-
yeah.
But
So
they still had some quality. They had quality than Dortmund. You
Yeah.
understand? So the fact that they have more quality than Dortmund doesn't mean what they will win. What's the name? The tie against
Aston Villa.
Anything can happen. you
Yeah,
understand?
for football, yeah.
Even
it's
last
true.
season they have a better forward in Mbappe.
Mbappe, but
Exactly,
but
but
last
it's-
season Mbappe character on the pitch for PSG wasn't that because he
Wasn't-
wanted to leave.
Yeah,
Real
yes,
Madrid,
that one
so,
also
yeah,
part, of
Yeah.
course. Yes.
So
But now they are playing more as a unit now.
yeah,
They are-
unity
they are
team
very
now.
dangerous.
They don't have a main man that
Exactly.
yeah, everybody
No
has to
star
work the
player.
ball to everybody
Exactly.
is playing.
It's making them very
yeah.
dangerous.
So it's making them very, very dangerous. So
Exactly.
for me, I'm thinking Aston Villa, they shouldn't even play an open football with this PSG.
I share the same idea
Yeah.
with you.
Because they have sharp attackers.
Hmm.
You see the light is back.
Charlie.
Devils ECG. You have time for them. You see, they are playing against a team that have sharp attackers. Look at Dembele, look at Bracola, look at the speed they have. Even
Exactly.
Kvaratskhelia. So if you should go and play an open football with this
Bro,
team,
they are dead.
and Luis, when it comes to this possession football, a coach like Luis Enrique knows how to play that.
Yes.
So you don't have to play the same game with him. You have to make sure that you are playing a close game. Your
exactly.
defense, you have to get a solid defense. The only thing you can do against this PSG team is to try to catch them on counter.
Exactly.
Because they will try to press you with all the players they have. They know they have good quality that when they press you, they are going to get a go out of it.
Yeah.
So you just have to stay back, watch them,
absorb the pressure,
yes,
and counter them.
Yes. And get.
They have to do the same thing Liverpool did at PSG.
And they scored against them. PSG. So Aston Villa has to
adopt similar
same style to win against this PSG.
If they also concede early,
they are dead.
They are dead.
Them dead.
The way they concede early, they should forfeit the game. You know how I should tell them, bro.
You will not play again. Just imagine within 20 minutes you've been scored like 2 goals.
Hey, bro.
Just end the game.
You are dead.
You are dead. They will kill you.
Exactly.
They will kill you.
But they're able to hold PSG off for let's say 70, 80 minutes.
70, 80 minutes.
Bro, and they score one. I think they will
they can do something.
Qualify.
Me, I trust Unai Emery, but just bro, not against this PSG.
Exactly, no.
Yeah, very
3 seasons, 4 seasons.
Yeah.
PSG, but not
but this season,
Exactly.
So bro, your give me your semi-finalist.
Okay,
teams.
so my semi-finalist are Barcelona, Paris Saint-Germain, Madrid, and then Inter Milan.
Okay, for me, I think let me be a little bit controversial here. I'm seeing Barcelona. I'm seeing Arsenal. I don't trust them. I know they will bottle it, but at least, I just want to give you the fans school. I don't want it to be like we are talking against your team, Bisa. So let me just give you the hope. So I think I will see Arsenal. Arsenal in the.
So you are just having pity for them.
Yeah. Not like I trust that they will be there.
So pity prediction.
Yes. But teams that I trust, Barcelona, I trust will be there. I trust Arsenal. I don't trust, but I hope. Okay, let me put it this way. I hope Arsenal will be there. PSG will definitely be there. And though company.
But that game is also tricky.
Do you know Inter Milan last season they tipped him as a team that will make it to the Champions League final, and they met Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid knocked them out from the Champions. So whenever they are moving forward in the Champions, it gets to a point that they lose focus, and something happens to Inter. So,
but 2 seasons ago they were UCL finalists.
Yeah, against Man City. I understand that, but I've seen them like in the Champions League so many times that when they move forward, they lose focus and they knock them out. So against Bayern, when it comes to quality, Bayern have the quality.
Of course, they have the quality.
But the coach is the problem.
Exactly.
So I'm seeing Bayern.
Yeah, still seeing Bayern.
I'm still seeing Bayern.
Okay.
In the semi-final. So mine is Barca, Arsenal, Bayern, and Paris Saint-Germain. Final, I want to see a Clasico, but since I predicted Arsenal, I'll see Barcelona PSG.
Okay, my Barca PSG.
Okay. So guys, you can see the light is also back on. When we were watching, it got to a point that the video became dark. It's not our fault. But we are in the process of shooting, so we couldn't stop the shoot. We have to continue for you guys. Right now, the light is back on, and it came at a point that we've nearly finished the whole video. So guys, Charlie, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, put the channel on post notification, so that any video we drop, you'll be the first to watch. My name is Big Andor, and I did this with